Thank you very much, lovely gents. I am joined by B and E and also the side of Eternal Fire. GX, I'm going to start things off with you first and foremost because I know our dear analyst, Alan, was mentioning that Devilwalk had mentioned the concept of micromanaging. And I was chit-chatting with him a little bit earlier and the influence that he's kind of had on you particularly as a player. He said to me that during pracs, he's basically in your ear, just being like, remember to calm, remember to calm, remember to calm. So my question for you is, do you feel like that kind of reminder constantly is having an impact when you're playing officials like these? Are you just naturally ending up doing it?
I think he helped me a lot improve, actually. It was my main issue, micro calls. I usually forgot to tell, but now he's always in my ear behind me, saying for call. Now I'm getting used to it, but yeah, he helped me improve a lot, and he's doing it every day.
And how about now when it comes to playing these officials as well? Because obviously he's not going to be in your ear all of the time reminding you to come. Do you feel yourself doing that naturally now without his reminders?
Yeah, I feel it now doing naturally. It's going really good. I think it will go even better.
Amazing. I look forward to watching some more amazing AWPing coming out from you. And Mr. Major himself. Okay, let's rewind a little bit. Let's have a little bit of a recap. 2-0 versus ENCE, and then 2-0 in the RMR as well. So congrats on that, by the way. I don't know how you do it. Top fragging all over again in the. Yeah, you were top fragging in the RMR. How do I know? How you were? I'm not sure about that. You were top frag. Maybe a little bit. Maybe you were performing well though, to say the very least. How do you and your team do it? How have you been able to do it time and time again? And do you think you'll be able to do it here now?
I hope I'm gonna do it. Yeah, to be honest, like I think we played good CS. We showed good CS today against Anubis and the major match. This match also is important for us. We want a revenge against them because it's been 2 lose now. So yeah, we are motivated and we are ready to win.
Do you feel like the exhaustion is maybe getting to you guys a little bit, or is everybody kind of in good spirits and ready to play another best of 3?
No, we're completely fine. We are full strength, yeah.
Amazing, guys. I'm not going to keep you any longer. I'm going to let you handshake away, and I'm going to ask my lovely desk for their predictions.
The fight out in towards window. Snary's come in with the first major that has gone down. More fighting back with a Glock. It's a 1v1 in terms of kills taken so far, but that bomb will go down here for Eternal Fire. Synopsy coming through with the triple Berettas. Oh, he's whiffing the shots, recovers it so well. He gets a double, and Rigon chiming in as well. It's all onto Calyx. He's at least hit a shot on the stairs player, but there's a defuse happening, and he's being covered off. Calyx gets a headshot, but Rigon sends it down the river. Bad News Eagles with the pistol.
Hostility. They're not fully committing just yet, but starting to creep their way in.
Flatro after sandwich. The first player to go down is Calyx. More X-Cloud and Major will all follow suit, and Centaurus at least gets 2 out of the AK, but that's it. And Devilwalk hyping up his squad. We got to see him in Sweden at the start of the year, and it was before it was all announced. BNE start to fall back. Smoke comes up into the apartments. That slowed down the B play here for Eternal Fire. They're trying to slink out short, and Major wins that crucial fight.
Big frag. That opens up the possibility going in towards B. Rigon is here alone, but can he find multiple kills? First one, very clean. Looking for that second. Nice move, and Mechanics will take him down. Back to a 3-on-3. One Flatro in position to try and deny the plant. 20 seconds on the timer here. He goes for it, and that's a great shot. Trying to buy as much time as possible here. He finds multiple frags. Major is too far away. No chance of winning this one. Might as well consider the save already. Hoping to get a double kill, but even if he does, he can't do anything with the round. Realization starting to sink in, and there we have it, 4-0. BNE once again looking very confident. We've seen that mid-aggression come out nice and early. Towards B we potentially go. 3 players on that side of the map, but just one that could go in. That's Major. Couple towards middle, trying to pull some rotations over potentially. Straight towards connector, and here we go. Pulling the trigger in towards that B bomb site. A couple of kills now for Eternal Fire.
Yeah, this is ridiculous, really. A round like this should not be happening, but they found their way into the B bomb site. Bomb has gone down. For BNE, it's a save call.
K47 especially, joined by Major, who was the point man, and now trying to cause as much damage as possible upon the retreat on Flatro. does do significant damage there, but if anything, just gives up yet another rifle. That can be picked up by Xantares if he can get there quick enough.
If it does fade away, I'll just hold his position to get the AWP pick and then drop back in behind the van. Misses the shot, has to go into the site. Throws another smoke out, but had the rifle waiting for him. And so he switches to the M4. The fire starting to burn him. Synopsy under a lot of pressure, and he does well to at least get one. Xantares, though, this is where he strikes, finally arriving to the server. A double kill, and into the bomb site they go. A 2 versus 3 retake.
Let's see what they can do. Surely they're round now. Good shot from Calix. That should secure it. Juan Flatro, he was swaying towards A, so he'll save the AK-47, and you're dead on there. Xantares turning up finally. 7 won't be the strongest. Some concessions to be made. Cheeky on this. That's a kill for him. Great stuff. Does he choose to retreat? Oh, he doesn't have to. That's brutal. Xantares, face full of lead there, through the smoke. Didn't see it coming. That smoke delivers 2 kills, Dinko. What a great reaction there. Clutch throw of the smoke.
That is just ridiculous, but he's giving it up. Inside of mid, Major at least gets traded immediately by Sceneri. Still very comfortable here for the Bad News Eagles, but as soon as I say it, that changes. X-Floud and Calix combine, and we're down to just 2 players on either side. Rigon comes in. It's just one. He overcommits to the angle, and it's on GX to win this one. Calix doesn't know where he is. GX, in an uncomfortable spot, being low on health, 17 HP. Hasn't heard the drop. Calix is being silent as he scales the boxes. And GXX, oh, it's so unlucky. Calix, he's over the top of the ticket box, and he punches GX's ticket to hell.
Really nice play there from Calix. Good. And they've got 3 towards the A ramp. Good Molotov, though. Lands at their front door. See whether they want to fully commit here. They're more flashed off for now, but the commitment's coming through.
Good kill from X-Floud. Often can be a little bit quiet here for Eternal Fire, but that's an important kill to get. Rigon trading out the mid-box lurk from Major. No longer available. The Eternal Fire still have the forces committed to the site, but they try to get the bomb down when Flatro climbs the stairway to heaven and denies the bomb plant from coming through. And Amor suddenly strikes into action, a missed shot, and Amor nearly gets it done. There's still a chance. He collects the bomb. He puts it on the other side of triple, and GXX has to reload, has to cross in the open. And that is so frustrating for the Bad News Eagles. Too many mistakes, another round thrown away.
He misses an absolute sitter there.
Oh, how is that allowed to happen? This is from Amor's perspective. What a round from him. He's been so quiet. But this should not be allowed to happen. Sure, the shots are nice. They're absolutely brilliant. But this moment, he should have been taken down with the... To give up his position. Major's got himself in a pretty good spot here. He's in connector. Split this A bomb site exactly how they want. Smoking out the connector. Molotoving jungle. X-Cloud's got another kill, this time onto Synopsy. 3 players now alive for BNE. Is this going to be enough to even think about the retake? They've sustained so much damage. Xantares has actually removed Rigon. Now he's coming back and he's got deep into the bomb site and he's got another one. X-Cloud's offered himself up and Amor has to go and hide.
You can see they're getting a little bit flustered now, knowing the scenario's done a massive shift at
Look at
this point, and the backstab from GX is actually a 2 versus 1. They can win this. Got to throw the Molotov. Or save it for now until the last possible moment. They have got kits. Flash comes through in the commitment. 4 defuse coming through. Amor trying to find the first shot, but that's a great recovery. Just what BNE needed. And it's Sceneri pushing through the smoke. You see Devil Walk. He knows they desperately needed that round. It's a huge turn up there, and one that looked like it was completely done and dusted. Yeah, for sure.
Rigon holding. Sees X-Cloud leaping into the side. Call for the AWPer to help. Rigon now going into the bomb site itself. Using that smoke as cover. He's damaged up X-Cloud. He wants to finish off his prey. And he'll get that opportunity. And he won't miss it. Now the bomb's being collected. I just think the timing of the play here from Eternal Fire's cost them. You know, you want to commit into the B bomb side, but you just don't have the bomb with you. All the resources aren't there with you. And it falls a little flat.
And more exploring options towards middle. It doesn't look like they're safe at all, to be honest with you. Now he goes. And just Major will have to limp in towards the B bomb site. Final round coming up. Yelling beginning.
BNE are a team that love to get loud, that's for sure.
Utility deployed. 3 smokes, 3 Molotovs, one of which misses. And it will be the opening frag for BNE here. Sceneri opens up the fragging, and Juan Flatro managing to join in as well. Is there anything left in the tank for Eternal Fire?
Major's fighting as much as he can, but it is only one that he can muster at the end of this half. Well, seems a little bit flustered.
So this execution didn't really test him too much, and
Just Calyx.
Calyx with one, but that's going to be it. 8-7, considering how this felt like it was getting out of hand for one moment, they managed to bring it back. Great start for BNE. Kind of difficult mid-stages there, but some very convincing rounds towards the end.
Your opponent
True,
sometimes
yeah.
to allow that to happen. But here we are, pistol right underway. We're going straight out over the top of Tetris. Gets involved in a fight with Calyx and wasn't really prepared for it. Now it's Antares from stairs, trying to help out a little bit here for Eternal Fire's campaign. But the shots keep coming in, and it's Sceneri that is delivering them.
Wow.
They got premium delivery on those headshots.
The pain train comes crashing into the A bomb side there. Just Major remaining here. He's had a pretty good showing on the Mirage so far, though. Don't count him out of this one. Surrounded, it would take something quite
kinda bullying
miraculous
him
at this point.
I
Yeah,
think.
exactly. Slowly but surely, but still, he finds some wiggle room. There's no way, Dinko, is there? Oh, it was close. There was an opportunity.
And he definitely wants
There's
a
a
chance.
world. All right, Eco. So a sigh of relief more than anything. Antares dropped early. He did say they looked a bit frustrated. He's certainly a player that can fall into that category, now trying to retreat. Eternal Fire calling for the rotations, and xFloud who'll get a double with a FAMAS. How's this one falling apart? Still a chance here for GXO. Can he find the double spray down? There's the first. Brings it back to the 2 versus 2, but not for long. They find the advantage here. Rotating Calyx should be able to get an easy kill here. They know exactly where he is now. 1 versus 1. Plenty of time. Doesn't have to go for the fast plant, and he's going to jump around towards Kitchen here.
Well, there's not a position here at short. I don't know if Calyx thinks he's going to be in this position either, so maybe now GX has the element of surprise.
Yeah, this is big. Really smart play. If he can nail the shot.
This should be it. Oh, and he's got it. Calyx just wasn't ready for that. And there's another clutch for GX.
8 more now. But we know that Eternal Fire can be very handy with the pistols, especially the hand cannon, the Desert Eagle. There's more with the P250. Major will be dropped almost certainly. Synopsy knows he's got a bit of wiggle room here. Eagle strikes. Oh, nice shot.
Yeah, it's a good shot indeed. But is there much more for Antares? There actually is.
You've got to shut him down. Sometimes you've got to swarm him. You just got to get on top of him. Don't give him any room to fall back.
He's just a machine.
He's so good. If he did join a proper international team, it's like he wasn't big, right? But from what I heard, like his German wasn't good enough. He refused to really learn it, so it didn't really work out. If he was in a full international team and like could slot in and get his English to a level where he could compete,
We should focus on his 1v1 attempt because he has a smoke available. He's going to throw that down in the middle of the site. No kit on his back right now, and Juan Flatro not giving him the shot. He'll send the nade in. Oh, the defuse, but the health is low. He's not finding him. Oh, the knife surely gets it done, cuts it down. But oh my goodness, that nearly slipped away from us. Anyway, back to Antares.
Back to Antares, as I was saying. No, it's true though, isn't it? Like, I think...
Assuming there's going to be a connector push at some point, but here they come, swinging out towards the bomb site. And Morris flashed off the angle, but Calyx does not falter.
Here we go then. Looks like a very convincing round for the Eternal Fire squad. Haven't given a single player away just yet, but we'll see if BNE have got anything to say about that. Continue this perfect streak in the second half. If anything, just cause some financial trouble. You can see in terms of finances, EF are certainly struggling, so every kill will be very valuable here. All down to Juan Flatro, though. He holds towards connector. Might as well see whether anyone will give him the opportunity. If he peeks ticket booth right now, he'd actually get a pretty easy frag, but unfortunately Antares is there now. He's not going to miss the shot. Clean sweep, just what EF needed. Their money was in the bin. The anchor of this A-bomb site. Played so well. Awkward position. Segregated from his wingman Antares. And they are getting dropped left and right. Danger Man has been removed as well. Just xFloud remaining. That's a very convincing round. xFloud sure he gets the kill, but takes way too much damage. We'll have to fall back and save the M4.
The nade hunting after xFloud. He's doing quite well here. Getting a couple of kills towards the end. But he's gone. They wipe him out.
Contact play.
Contact.
Full contact walk-in sometimes can be very effective. One flash over.
It's especially effective when you go as the utility starts to land. But unfortunately, it can sometimes end up like that. You just get killed immediately on the dry peaks out. And that hasn't really worked out for Bad News Eagles. It's still somewhat recoverable at a 3 versus 5, but you've just dumped your entire utility set and really got nothing for it. Oh, the bomb. It's about to go down at top mid. Major hunts it down, and now it just becomes nightmare mode and impossible. Now for Wineflatcher on the other side of the map. Alex is going to take his head away. That's a good response from Eternal Fire.
You know, the BNE boys have that smoke is absolutely brutal. They might just have to go through it.
I think you do at this point. You're going to try and boost around it, maybe create a distraction, but Calix, how good has he been here on the CT side around this A-bomb site? Well, there we go again. Calix in front of the smoke, removes Wineflatcher's head. And he got information as well that the ramp play is coming out. Scenari finally gets rid of him. 10 seconds though. Xflout coming back over to the A site. His teammate Amor's over here, and Xflout catches Synopsy moving through towards spawn. But the bomb goes down, Henry, and there might just be a chance because Amor's missed his shots.
Well, he knows where they both are now, contacting both players, and they're ready to fight. Combative stance here on the A side. Scenari finds the first and the second.
How have they done
it's
that?
Very clean towards the end. It looked like they were down and out. The time was low. They were surrounded, but they fight their way out. Eternal Fire can't believe it. Absolutely stunning.
4v5, 3v5, they just keep going here, BNE. There's absolutely no way they should have got away with this. But this kill should have closed it. Calix does so well. Yeah, this is where Scenari just has an absolute monstrous entry to the site. Kills Calix, hops up on the triple box, starts just swiveling and killing everybody. There are a couple of flashes. They're going over the site, though. They're going over his head. They will not connect onto Amor, but he misses an important shot again. And this might just give enough space for BNE to play with. Amor will land his shot, but he's under a lot of pressure. No kills coming in, though, from BNE. It's Amor with another kill. And this is starting to look pretty good for Eternal Fire. 17 seconds left.
Pretty dicey.
They just can't find anyone.
No kills available. They're dropping like flies. The bombs are being planted.
It's dropped. It's not enough. They just lost the round. They can't get it back in time.
Oh, that's huge. A must-win round there for Eternal Fire, and they managed to pull it off. And then thinking towards that B bomb site. Yeah, I think there might have been a death there. We'll never know, I suppose.
Calix has the better weapon, so he's actually playing towards CT spawn. He'll be setting up Major with the MP9 under the wood. And look at this. GXX has actually moved forward now out of the ramp. But they're losing players now, BNE.
Certainly are. It will be Eternal Fire with the advantage, but maybe not for long. Scenari does find the first incision. And more pulls it back, but not with the sniper rifle. It's Santara chiming in as well with the M4A4. 4-on-2. It's GXX, the top fragger so far. We'll try and find the next kill. He desperately has to. He needs to walk a little bit quicker.
Yeah, it looks away. Just was on that position, but not in the right moment. And this full investment after a timeout as well. Just hasn't worked out for Bad News Eagles.
Yeah, the reverse sweep here.
Round 29 coming up. 14-14.
Taking heavy nade damage.
Another smoke's just gone down ramp.
Indeed.
This
What do you even do? How do you get into the bomb site
This
now?
looks like a loss right now.
How can you even get through? You've got one flash to try and beat this smoke.
I don't think you do.
Calix has been a beast here.
You've got to go. You have to go now. There's nowhere else to go. You lose this map if you don't go for this. Xflout with one. Rigon with a trade back. But Calix, what an animal he has been, and he looks to be the player to get it done. The GXX! He just appears, he just spawns on his head, and the kill comes in. The ball plant looking to be denied, and he gets off it, gets back in front of Triple, but it's denied! He's pulled off, and that's it. That's the map done. Eternal Fire, 16-14. Map 1 goes their way. This is becoming a rivalry. And look at the release of pressure from Major. What an incredible first map for Counter-Strike. It goes the whole way, and it's the Turkish team that come out on top by just one round.
They pulled the rug from under their feet. Can you believe it? The absolute pandemonium towards the end. The open plan. No one knew what was going on. It's absolute chaos out there. And the map pick of BNE slips away.
Double smokes in for Eternal Fire. One for the connector, one from Heaven. And here they go. Swinging for the smoke. All right, Synopsy. Offers offers his life up and gives Eternal Fire the
Oh,
advantage.
here we go.
And here we go. Zantara is coming in, swinging to 2 headshots, and that should be the pistol.
He's not done yet. We said we wanted to see a bit more from him. Oh my God, is he ever delivering? Decides to retreat after finding 3 massive frags, and that's a bit of a recovery for Eternal Fire. Bit of a nightmare start for them. No one watching the canals push. At least he has armor. 100 HP as well, so he gets a free helmet. Well, a discounted helmet going forward.
Who takes first contact? I imagine it'll be the B main players, as Zantara's will be a late piece to this puzzle. And here they come splitting together. Immore and Calyx with beautiful headshots, absolutely destroying the site. And Immore, he's been fantastic, but Calyx is the player that really delivered on Mirage.
Well, so might as well. Bomb goes off. T-side dominance continues here. Bit of an eco situation coming up next. But
Legend.
well, 4-0 Eternal Fire have got... Oh no, not a double kill, I was going to say. If that's how he continues the perfect streak, that would have been wild. But still, the kills come through. The A-bomb site completely shut down. Just Eagles and an MP9 remaining in this 4 versus 3. Oh, nice shot there coming in from Juan Flatcher. That's the MP9. Smokes down towards heaven. Molotov towards the connector position. Calyx now.
There's a quick flank coming, but I don't think he's going to get there in time. Synopsy needs to delay them. He needs to be a little bit annoying, and maybe this flank might get something. He's staying alive.
I think they lose this, you know.
And the flank is coming in. The bomb might just go down here. They're starting to lose, but Major turns back and gets a double.
He's got the bomb as well. He can get the hell out of there. He wants to save his teammate if possible. They're both incredibly low, CT as well. And now, just going to have to believe.
Yeah, well, that's the one way, but...
They can assume he won't have a kit, right?
Yeah. And, what? How does he win that fight? And now he's looking for the second player as well. Luckily, Major dodges the flash. Synopsy trying to pull him into it, and Major is not biting. He's too ready for this. Major will go down. Synopsy runs to the defuse.
He's got it.
I think he does.
That's a nightmare rounds. How have you given that one up, lads? That's shocking. They haven't played the bomb at all. They're just looking for that quick kill.
Oh!
Yeah, he's got it for sure.
He was right on the beep.
Oh, that's woeful. That's going to be one that's going to come back and haunt them, I think. You've got a 2-on-1, you know, he's super low. He's got 10 HP, and you don't even wait for him to touch the bomb.
To be fair, it looked like you were going to lose it at multiple points.
Yeah, at this point it felt like they were losing it, but still, like, you recovered it, right? You get that double kill in the back, and instead of waiting and running that clock down and counting like 3 seconds,
Where are
making
we
sure...
There are 3 players in the B-bomb side right now for the CT side. This time the player coming out of dark is Major. And
Good
he's
shot.
not really allowed to leave that position. Scenari with a FAMAS. This is much better from the Bad News Eagles. Not a single player goes down on the CT side. GXX comes in with the AWP. And they're getting loud about that, happy about their round win.
They'll be coming in fast. Good smoke from Rigon, reading it well. Trying to get stuck in. The double agent joining the pack here.
The body block.
He's blocking them.
How do you not know? Oh no.
Oh,
They've just walked right through. Oh,
It's kind of sick.
Major's
He's
just
still there.
going in, and he's got a kill out of it, but Rigon finally, from the smoke, gets himself a 3K.
Wow. Sits in the smoke. They have no idea. He completely shuts it down, but xFloud now left in the 3 versus 1. He's got HP. He can do something with this. Well, throws in a flashbang, but surely that's the end of him. Dropping down will be GX, and misses a couple of shots here, but finally closes that. Big one to pick up.
Finally, Bad News Eagles.
He knows they're not coming in towards B. Can flank them when they commit towards A.
Yeah, that's the key here, isn't it?
And here he goes.
They re-smoked. Oh,
Here's
he
his
made noise
moment.
in the water. But they're lining up smokes. He's just going to go for one. Just one kill. He knows they're probably likely to try and swing him. So he'll throw the smoke down to give him some more cover, and he goes to the right side of it. Really well played from Synopsy. Immore finally gets rid of him, but the damage is already done.
Yeah, that's huge. 5-5 looking likely. Calyx and Immore remaining. 30 seconds on the clock, and he'll be swung out from the window position as well.
Oh, yeah. Just Calyx left now. He needs a bit more fuel here. Calyx gets the bomb plant. Maybe he can reignite his side with a clutch. GXX finally spots him. The dude comes in behind. Decapitation. Blunt force trauma even to the back of the head.
Nope. This time, Eternal Fire come out on top. At least for now. Waiting for the smoke to fade.
Another push. Doesn't go the way of Bad News Eagles. Another lovely shot from Calyx.
Ooh. extra crispy there. Calix finding that Mirage form once again, but maybe oversteps the mark. Didn't have any trade potential. Typing coming through. We'll see what happens there. Maybe a tech issue, but for now, 3-on-2 in favor of the
one
Turks.
flat throw. Is it going to be properly
Major.
checked? He lazy checks it, and one flat throw gets into the AK. Luckily, Xfloud is having a good round and takes one flat throw away from the round itself. Rigon coming back into the fray. 1 versus 2 outside of B. Rigon with some time to play with. The setup from Jail and Xfloud on the site, but he split them up. Now does he read where Xantares is? Xantares has a low health player right in front of him, and he's offered him up. Rigon doesn't even consider it, and Xantares goes around the corner, locks in the headshot, and finally, Eternal Fire back to winning ways.
But bouncing back. Eternal Fire tied things up. Strong smoke.
Here's more into the water. Just one. Gets straight in. It's a crunch. It's an attempt to take water control here from the side of B&E, but it hasn't gone according to plan. In fact, it's gone pretty badly. 4 versus 3 established here for the Turkish team, and you'll take that when you're on the T side. They might even get another kill here, Henry.
Yeah, Rigon. He's been pretty sharp here. Calix needs to be careful.
Major's there with him.
Yeah, well, maybe more detrimental than he was. He goes down to Scenario towards that dark position. But they maintain the advantage for now.
The basing's not good enough, but the bomb is still in a position where it can go either way. If he confirms that the last player's inside of this A site, well, either you go back to B or you just get the kill. That's one of the most beautiful people to watch in Counter-Strike. Well, he's gone through in towards dark. He's tried to, but they know where he is now due to the sound cue. There's an attempted play into A here from Eternal Fire, but they're going back B.
Here he
and
comes.
Xantares has decided to activate. The first headshot's perfect. The second, not yet. And Anubis is going to fight him. 11 seconds. We've got to get to the site. It's another one of these rounds. It's another one of these last-second effort. 6 seconds, just enough time to put that bomb down. And Major is getting kills too. It's all on Rigon. Can he get it done? He's close already. It's all on the Major. A 1v1 and 9 rounds for Eternal Fire will be secured. The in-game leader wins the clutch.
He's had a great tournament here, Dinko, and that's a huge round for him to pick up. Back and forth once again. There's not much separating these two teams in terms of individual skill.
Always good for one.
Couple of gunslingers here towards dark, but can they hold on? Xantares, the cavalry arrives, but here we go then, back into this round. It's actually a 2-on-1.
And now Xfloud coming out of the temple. Well, his prayers don't answer. Scenario on the Jewel Berettas. That's the kind of round you need to see.
Very nicely, no one outside. They're actually all focused towards dark here. Major waits towards the platform. Molotov's actually pretty effective. Calix feeling uncomfortable here. Time ticking away. Rigon to lead the charge, but yes, a player towards temple. Calix aware of it. Not a done deal just yet. They're being flushed out of the bomb site. Too many angles to cover, but that's a huge kill from Calix. Great awareness. Takes the aggro for Major. He gets a dink off, but maybe that's all. This round is still up in the air as the swing from Rigon comes through. They need to get that bomb down, and which they do. This is again looking perfect for Eternal Fire. 5-on-3, and it all collapses very quickly. Xantares still alive though, not for long. Towards the cave, he will be dropped. Unable to react in time. Amir, remember, has no armor here as well. And he's left in the 2 versus 1. Has to go to the M4A4. Can't finish it off, and you can see how frustrated he is with that. They're going to start arguing there. That's their rounds to give away. A couple of disastrous rounds. Need to recalibrate now. Major. Ooh. Challenging fight. He comes out on top. Xfloud in the open here. Touches the flames. Considerable damage, but can he hold on to it? Xantares is there to pick up the pieces. They've got a 5. Make it 4-on-2 lead. And with the flank coming here, Calix normally good for 1. Maybe a double here. Done enough damage. He deserves it. Much better. Bouncing back with style there. Tying the scoreline up.
Xfloud's having a tough time, isn't he?
Information baiting out shots. Baiting out utility.
All right, here they come. The Bad News Eagles soaring in. Xfloud from the brick sends the incendiary out. There's Major that's actually taking this kill. Xfloud needs to deliver, and he has. He's got 2. Xantares comes in on the rotation. An important round here for Eternal Fire.
I think they thought they were being flanked there. They were looking behind them. I don't think they realized there were 2 players on the bomb site. They flipped around. Looked a bit confusing, and it will be a very clean finish there. That's more like it. Oh, Major is up for this. I like that.
A little more.
With the jokes alone, I think it could be enough.
Better than some, maybe. Oh, GXX Good night, Centaurs and Calyx. One foul move, and they're down to 3.
Very clear, they've got to check the right. Is he going to check it? He's not. They're going to go like ships in the night. Check behind you. They've gone. He's called his clear. So now a player's gone through temple. I think the round's over regardless. And that confirms it.
He was actually sprinting full speed ahead to the bomb.
Yeah.
So if he won that fight, maybe there was something to be said.
Oh, yeah, you're right. 4 wishes. I think that's just like a
that's
loophole that doesn't exist. You know what? World peace first.
What is this? Like an acceptance speech?
Exactly. Enough of that nonsense. And we will see Xantares. Now, it's been a controversial position for him. He can't really pop off, and that's normally what happens for him. He gets a little bit too committed, and it's not a position where you have a shooting gallery. It's really chaotic, and you're battling through spams and grenades. Xfloud, he's in trouble here. Flashbang's going to completely wreck him, but he will turn in time. It's a 5 versus 3 as they make their way towards A. He would have to backstab very quickly now as his teammates are dropping like flies. Immort. He'll be removed. This is a save as we go 12-12.
Oh, we're getting all the rounds again, Henry. We really are. We know these two teams, they don't like to make it easy on each other. They push each other to their limits. Mirage went all the way. Anubis looks like it's going to be the same.
Well, he's got 5 assists,
Yeah.
I'll tell you that much.
There we go, you can see it right there.
Yeah, your wish has been granted.
There we go, first I used it up.
Yeah. But they pumped the brakes there.
I like the change of scenery here for Xfloud. Let's see.
That will do. That will do.
And just stay alive.
They could re-smoke it now and allow him to get out. That'd be fantastic.
Flashing him in. And he's another assist added to the tally there.
Well, it will be the 4 versus 1. That's the round.
13-13.
Back and forth we go.
Seesaw on Anubis.
What's the money like? Pretty good, actually, especially they saved the orb.
Wow, that's
Romeo and Juliet
that's
there.
just an album cover right there.
Yeah,
That's
opposing
Sun Gods
families. To the consolidation final, where you will be playing ENCE. And more doesn't want to be there. Coming to life now. Great opening kill. Full investment. Just a note.
Yep.
And that's going to be an open site here. Grenade will do some significant damage. But it's a retake setup here. And more only finds the 1. And Zantara is one of the key components in the Eternal Fire machine removed. 4-on-4. This could be a very difficult retake, Dinko. That's a kill. That's a kill.
That's definitely a kill. But Major fights back. Xfloud comes into play too, and it's all on Synopsy. They can get on it. The Molotov, it bounced off the side. Get on the defuse. Xfloud holding it, and Synopsy can do nothing about it. 14-13. Eternal Fire find a way. We've seen Xantares in mid not getting a whole lot of action, but here they come this time, knocking at his door. Well, he's got the guard dog out. Who let the dog out? Here we go, Xantares. He might get another, and he will. No one's coming in.
I didn't like those peaks, but I forgot who I was dealing with. Xantares, the Terminator.
Get on
it. This opens up the window of opportunity. Look how passive they are. In towards B.
Yeah, Calyx is just in the temple.
Yep,
Missed shot from Amor.
Yep, the knock-on effect of Xantares.
Here we go. They're in the sight. Bomb goes down.
Oh, it's such a shame. Just had to show a bit of discipline there.
All they needed.
And he's giving it up.
Oh, no.
Against the Galils.
Oh, this is just horrible to watch for Eternal Fire, but fantastic.
You're hitting your shots.
Sure, but it's not.
You've just sacrificed the guaranteed win there. For nothing. Like, you just ended the round quicker. That was all you were looking for. That's a shame, but huge performance there. Great shots of the Galils. I didn't think they'd have any chance in that round. They shouldn't have done. And that's going to be tilting them off the face of the planet. How can that happen?
I wanted to see a more cam right there. The Synopsy, you got to hand it to him. I mean, they take the opportunity.
It's sick recovery. Like, they shouldn't have been in that scenario in the first place. Everyone goes down.
Again, Henry.
He needs to hit one of these.
Here
Two
he
shots
goes.
have whiffed.
Synopsy's been sharp. Oh, he's missed it! Synopsy brings him down, and that's the ace site. Completely open.
3 for 3 on the misses there, and again,
no.
The round is collapsing. Xantares needs to go nuclear here. He gets the first. The bomb is going to be planted. Back to the 3-on-3. No kits available. He needs to carry the round single-handedly. The Terminator spots one, but he is shut down. Rigon looking for series, or map point in their case. And they've got it, I think. There's no kip. They just have to save the weaponry.
Three attempts. If you're going to be aggressive, you got to at least hit one of them. Calyx is still going for this. Still getting in. Tries to get away with the AWP. If he can get this away, that's at least something. but he's getting chased. He gets around the corner. Calyx is on the sprint. GXX on the hunt. The nade slows him down. Calyx is just running away. But GXX in hot pursuit. The AWP is about to get caught. Calyx doesn't save this. He does not save this. Scenari comes in, and B&E with full celebrations because they know they are just moments away.
They come in behind him, they smoke off towards the A connector, and they're pushing through it, in fact. They're going to try and catch him off. He won't be ready for this. Should be a double kill.
Oh,
and
here he
indeed,
comes.
delivering on all fronts. 5 on 3, call it a third map. Everyone else on the other side of the map here, and there it is, confirmed. And there we have it.
The Bad News Eagles coming back into the series every round, every time between the Bad News Eagles and Eternal Fire. How do you recover mentally from that one, Henry?
I'm not sure they can. That is so disappointing towards the end of it.
Eagles.
One Flatro has looked very crispy with the pistols. Doesn't quite connect the first shot, but there it is. GX trying to sabotage their efforts here towards A. He's got a bit of a shooting gallery here, but he's running out of bullets. How is he still alive? Finally goes down 2 versus 1. Synopsy on the retake now. Has got a smoke, armor, and 100 HP. Bombs can be planted.
Has just shown his position. Synopsy looks to lock him in, realizing the time is of the essence. He's moving quite quickly, but Major will lock it in. The pistol is there for Eternal Fire. You have the better weapons, and they're still moving up Banana. They're still going into the scout. And there's another kill. BNE up 2 players now. None of these weapons are being recovered. Eternal Fire still feel like the only option they've got left is to attack this B bomb site. Can they get through Rigon's Deagle? GXX moves out in front of the coffin smoke. He's right through the smoke. He's just hit a shot. Of course he has.
That's 2 now with this scout. They haven't even seen him yet as they boost up.
He reads it, just doesn't hit the shot.
Well, that should be it now. 35 seconds. Calyx and Xfloud have nothing really to speak of. They can smoke towards CT spawn, but then what do? You've got so many players to deal with on the side itself. Even a couple of bullets connect, that might soften them up enough for the scout here. This time not connecting.
One Flatcher up on the boost. This should be the kill. No problem. And they answer back. They lose the pistol, but they bounce back with a force buy, and they're getting loud as well. Funnel back into Banana. Well, Rigon's waiting for them. He has just spotted a couple of players and lines up 2. Sinks him. Now Scenari playing towards the sandbags. His teammates trying to quickly get over here. It is Synopsy on the scout. And Eternal Fire have called it off. They don't want to go around that corner. They're going back. And well, Scenari's not one to sit and wait. And he's going to go around the corner and get himself a double. Just close to closing out that 3rd kill, but it's going to be one Flatro from top mid.
Zantara is down to just 10 points of health. Juan Flatro. He's out on the balcony here with that AK-47. Oh, nails it! That is absolutely brutal there. What a play that is. Finds the double kill, drops the bomb, secures the round. As we go into a 4-on-2, Calyx and Zantara as a dynamic duo have to step up here, but what can you even do about this one?
B&E have come out swinging and dominating at the moment.
Whether it be online or LAN, and that can have problematic.
Look at this position. For GXX, he's just come away with it easily. Knocks Calyx out. Rigon holds down in towards Banana. Another aggressive play from Rigon. Some say he's the best Swiss player.
Next to Maniac, yes, for
Perhaps
sure.
in Swiss cheese.
Bit of Toblerone, perhaps.
Yeah, a little bit of Toblerone. a little bit of Lindor.
Indeed.
Lind. Oh. Well, Flatro takes out Major.
I never get that. Like, whenever I go for duty free at the airport.
Why is it always Toblerones?
And it's always like hundreds of people in there. It's like, it's more expensive than a normal shop. Like, what do you...
But the word duty free, Henry,
it doesn't
free,
make any sense, though. Like, you can buy this from Amazon now. Why would you burden yourself on the journey with an expensive, massive Toblerone or a bottle of whiskey? Like, it makes no sense. But like, it's the like mainstay of the airport.
You know how they do it? They make you high because you walk through all the perfume smells, and there's like 100,000 different scents, and it makes you lose your senses.
But nothing is cheaper. They have Tech 9s and Eternal Fire. After winning the pistol dinko, haven't done a whole lot, but that's more like it. Zantara's. He might pounce on this one. Does manage to reclaim the M4A1S. One Flatro sitting in the smoke once again. What can he get done here?
Oh, he's right in the smoke on all 3 Tech 9 headshots. But one Flatro is still here. He can't deny the plant, but he's still inside of the smoke, undetected. Could he be the thorn in their side? Juan gets one, but that's all he will find. Maybe something more could have come with that, but 3 Tech-9 headshots, and like, I don't see how that happened.
Do manage to bounce back somewhat with that Tech-9 victory.
They do indeed, and now they might win the banana fight too. Rigon's been really good here. Oh!
There he is.
Zantares! Oh, he's got a third! Zantares just destroys them, smokes out CT, and the one-man army has reactivated.
He's had enough. He goes full berserker mode there. Nothing but headshots to the 2 rifles here. Please give us a clean replay of Zantares there. I've got to see those headshots. Let's see what we've got. You can see it's like the
If you haven't
silhouette of it.
noticed it.
Here we go. Hold on. 1, 2. Ooh. Where's that third? Oh, really sexy.
Smoke them out for a little bit longer here. Do Eternal Fire stay committed? Well, that shot might just sell it to them. GXX peering over the smoke himself, but Xfloud, what a shot. He must have seen just a pixel and reacts so quickly. Now it's one Flatro inside of the side alone, and Major hits the headshot. Everybody from Eternal Fire chiming in here. Got to be the save call from BNE.
Yeah, I don't think there's any other choice here. A little bit overwhelmed, but Rigon will save the AWP for GX, so should be fine for another buy.
5-man attack into this A-bomb site. Being set up, the utilities coming in. 3 from the apartments, 2 through top middle. Synopsis place from the graveyard. And he is left in the perfect place. When Flaxtro finally gets one. It's Rigon helping out, but remember the AWP is in a very difficult position here at short. When Flaxtro gets another, but he's traded away. And GXX under so much pressure, but he'll land the shot.
Now, it's up to Calix. This is a one-on-one for now, but the rotation's coming through. Scenario will be towards Library. Transitions towards the bomb site, and surely this is where it comes crashing down. Right down to the wire there. Nice move from GX to pick up the rifle, attack him together, and they're fired up.
Should be a guillotine being rolled out. Some heads to hit the floor, but the flash is good. Negates the problem. The crossfire severed. And Snary handles the pressure, fills the gap. Rigon in and out like a flash. And just Major left alone suddenly, looking to fend off there. They spotted him. Sure, no, he didn't. They just missed him. Major's just creeping up on Rigon. Gotta start planting right now.
Oh, with a low HP Scenario, I don't think he can really justify forcing this one. He'll go down to one-on-one. Needs to wait for his teammate.
He's made the right decision.
Oh, this is actually interesting now. So he gives the AWP over.
They line up for him. This could be it. Major's done it. The clutch. A round that looked unlosable for the Bad News Eagles. But I guess the bad news keeps coming.
Major steps up, a 1 versus 3. Bit of aggression here towards second middle, pushing down towards T-spawn, in fact.
Oh, and Moore may have found the opening.
Oh, no!
No, and Flatro.
Ooh, can happen, can happen.
Can happen, yeah. Not an easy, well, sometimes not an easy shot to finish off. 9-6.
I'm not sure that would have been that
anything
impactful anyway. It would have been a kill,
Sure.
sure, but they've lost everyone else. But it does hurt. It breaks your heart.
Oh, 9-6 half. Great recovery. Major made that happen. Really should have.
He did.
Could have probably should have been 11-4. So great work there from Major.
Major be tested first. Kevlar as well, looking for a bit of info, then fall back. Here are the Julies. Oh my god, he's got away with it.
He's actually got away with it. The Joel Berettas. The first kill of the round. Major snapping 2 up. The bomb rolls to his feet. So, yeah, you got the archway, but you got to go and get that bomb back. That means crossing into the open where you're going to get shot. Difficult one to swallow there, but Eternal Fire have the pistol on the balconies. He's down into middle. No kill for him. It's actually a more that's been set up for that in a second. Zantares at the back of the new box. Should be at least good for 1, but it's not. He would have banked on him getting that one, but Scenario's actually cleared him out, and that's given the sight on over to the Bad News Eagles. They still are down a player, especially with that kill from Amor. You're down 2.
Need to be careful here.
Do need to be careful they don't let this one slip on Eternal Fire. Rigon from the back of the site alongside Synopsis. It's down to only 1. How have they made that one happen?
That's absolutely sick.
Oh, that is ridiculous. Another round for Eternal Fire.
Defense there, the retake gets absolutely ruined. Their precision on the headshots here. Look at this. The second kill is brutal.
It's going to play out with the wider angle, try and bait them into his position, then fall back and allow the Deagle Major to get something done here.
It's a little bit strange they didn't check that.
I was very confused as to why they didn't check that, Henry.
Well, another 5-on-3. They recovered it before. It's the exact same scenario, really. If anything, they've got more of an advantage as Rigon gets another one through the smoke here. Remember, they've only got USPs and a scout. So after that kill, I would say B&E still win this. But they'll give it a good go. Thing is, you've got no firepower at all. Like, what can you even do here? USPs, like water pistols.
Spud guns.
Ooh. Okay,
Packing
a punch.
Okay, how is this happening? GXX, he falls.
Have they actually won the round?
Have they just done that, Henry? Yes, they have. How have they just won on USPs?
What just happened there?
For Bad News Eagles, that'll give them the numbers advantage on this final A plays. And Tars is towards Library. He'll come back and focus in on A right now. 17 seconds. First kill is actually from Centaurus, and more steps in as well. Finally, Bad News Eagles putting up a fight, but the time they have to get onto the site. The bomb's down. Calyx gets to line up, and it's all done. Another round for Eternal Fire. ENCE. Still a chance to go into the grand finals.
Wow.
Recon. Lovely shot.
He's hit a few of those bangers today, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
That's the exciting thing about this. Sure, there's a few mistakes made, but this skill is undeniable on both teams. It's amazing to watch as we see back and forth frags here. It's going to be the 4-on-3 in favor of B&E, but Calyx looking to adjust now. Gets himself in towards Boiler. He's got players all around him. As they fall back in towards B, it's confusing as to what's going on. Where will they finish? Santaris has to step up. Extinguishes and trying to deny the plant!
Oh,
he's done it!
He's done it! Wow, what a move from Santaris. Now it's a panic station for B&E. They've got to get back to that plant, and that takes one player out of commission. But luckily, they're given the respect because Calyx was so far away. You don't want to make that move alone anymore. And so Calyx is coming back up banana now to try and finish this 2v2. And Calyx again, another crucial kill in the retake. It's down to a 1v1. Can Calyx do it again? GXZ spots him. AWP, you've got to feel claustrophobic, but he's able to get it done. And B&E, they're nearly crying. Scenario, look at the emotions on his face. He can't believe it. This is just trauma right now. He actually ripped the headphones out of his head. Oh. They won't be denied access to this B-bomb site for long. Amora's got to force them away.
Huge round.
They've slipped already.
Yeah.
They've slipped by the scope.
He's aware of the prospect of that,
He's
but
missed
now
a
he's
shot.
done. He's done.
Missed too many of them, but he's finally got one. But Rigon, he's just not missing anything in this game.
Got to save. There's literally no way you can go for this.
15. Series point. Grand final point for B&E.
Both teams like to yell as well. Must be a fun atmosphere down in the state. What do we call it? The tournament room.
The competition vicinity.
Yeah. From the apartments. This will be a flashbang over, Dinko, and they'll just go for it. Full send. Ready? Deep breath. They'll be going in any second. They've got a flash from middle coming in.
This could be the final movement. Calyx under pressure. Molotov in. Smokes it out to stay alive. And in the meantime, his teammate is assisted in bringing down some of the forces of B&E. It's an advantage for Eternal Fire. It's not done yet.
It's certainly not. They're slowing down. They're pumping the brakes.
Might be another round for Eternal Fire here.
I think it might be. They do have flashbangs remaining, but they've given their hand up. They know they're coming in towards A. Commitment coming through now. Molotovs deployed. Flashes coming in.
Calyx has to change position from Big Pit to Mini. X-Flout has done well to get one already in the round, but can he get any more? Time is starting to tick. The Bad News Eagles starting to come into this one, taking flight, and Calyx looks to pull them out of the sky. He's got one, but GXX soars higher than any of them, and it's all on Amor. Amor with some utility, but he's playing contact. He looks to slip in undetected, and he's done exactly that. When Flatcher doesn't see him, Amor to the headshot. He's got a smoke. He'll throw it on the bomb.
And it's the AWP to try and defend here, trying to get close. Might have to go for the knife here. Touches the bomb. It's coming right down to the wire. He's above him! And it's a P250 to close things out. It goes the full distance, but Bad News Eagles take it on Inferno. Right down to the wire. A 5-on-3 recovery, and they do it again.
Wow! Straight to the grand final for the Bad News Eagles. And for Eternal Fire, it is not over yet in Malta. They will have one more chance. It does mean that the marathon will continue into tomorrow. If they are to make it to the grand final for a rematch against the Bad News Eagles, they will have to do it by cutting through ENCE.